I pulled out my camera and I was like making pictures, and my father was like, "What are you doing? What do you want to do with these pictures? I want to figure out who we are and what we do, and basically I want to know more about you." My name is Tenzing Dakpa. I'm a photographer. I'm here in Steidl right now to work on my book called The Hotel. I'm based in Goa, India. I sort of grew up in the hotel, helping my parents. My dad would sort of clean the rooms. My mom would be in the kitchen cooking, and I would be washing the dishes and helping her with making dumplings or like noodles and all of those things. So it was a family-run business in that sense. I go back home once a year, and every time I go back, I don't have much to do. Like, all my friends are like married or like they sort of moved on in their own lives. I was just sort of at home, not doing much, and my parents had brought this cat over to the house. His name was Dunkar. He's a white cat, and I would see my parents just like going about their daily life, and I would see this new thing, this cat, which is sort of roaming around the premises, and since I didn't have much to do, I thought, okay, I'll take out my camera and I'll just spend some time with this cat and like see what he does. And I started making pictures of the cat. After a couple of months, when I started making these pictures, my dad called me and told me that, you know, the cat basically disappeared and he never came back. And I remember that I had pictures of the cat of one whole summer, and I pulled them out of my hard drive. I started looking at those images, and it sort of the images of the cat kind of pointed me in a way that I'd never sort of photographed my house in. It was this kind of strange kind of like investigative, explorative sort of thing that this cat was doing, and it was teaching me how to photograph the place in a way that it was very intimate in certain way. The way it moved. It's like a prodigal thing where he kind of goes and comes at his own will, and you don't know what he's thinking about, but the family who lives there cares about him. I projected myself a lot onto that cat. Someone arrives at the hotel, my parents prepare for their arrival. We go into the sense of their sort of ritual of like cooking, and the sense of my dad in his garden and all his daily rituals. And then we see my brother also in the middle, where he's kind of like dancing, brushing his teeth. There's all these very banal activities. And then we kind of end with this kind of picture of a landscape through a car, where you can kind of see that it's almost like the person coming or leaving, you know. So it kind of rotates circles back to the hotel, back, yeah. So there's one picture of my father polishing my shoe, and I didn't realize when I was photographing that he was polishing my shoe and what that meant. It kind of hit me hard because it was kind of like this me photographing someone polishing my shoe, but he's my father and he's preparing me to go outside into the world. It kind of put me in a very privileged but also in a very grateful position.